Hey guys, this is Linda. I just want to tell you real fast before we get started with the video that I tagged 4 people at the end of this video to participate in this collaboration. I would like for all those 4 channels to do it because I want to see what you got to say about this. Alright? So you guys have a great day and let's get on with the show. Well, good morning, friends. It is Friday morning, and I just got tagged by Darcy over at the Smith Family Ranch to do a collaboration about 3 things I learned this growing season. So I'm going to do that collaboration. But if you guys don't know Darcy and you haven't checked out the Smith Family Ranch, make sure you do so. She's got the cutest cow in the world named Hazel. Go over there and say hi to Hazel. I will leave her link down below in the description box. So, easy to find. So many of you guys know that this is the first year that I started growing anything. So it's been quite an adventure. And then we had the hiccup of actually moving properties and moving the straw bales and all that fun stuff. So from my experience, I narrowed it down to 3 things I think are important that I learned this growing season. And I have so much more to go. But I want to say probably the first most important thing I learned is to know your environment. It has been such a huge contrast of my old property versus this property. And what thrived over there does not necessarily thrive over here. I'm happy that all my straw bales were easily transported over here. And overall, the plants did make it through and were pretty healthy. But I will tell you what, I went from a yard that was full of sunshine most of the day and pollinators everywhere. I had pollinators everywhere. I was surrounded by neighbors that had honeybees on all sides. No one used pesticides or herbicides. Everything, there was just an abundance of insects. Here, what I'm noticing is this area where I have my garden is completely shaded 24/7. There is not one moment of the day where I get sunlight over here. So this is something I'm going to have to work on for next season. Let me show you around a little bit. I still have the straw bales up, and I haven't pulled anything yet, and they're still kind of producing, but not really. I'm having issues like the thing with the pollinators. We don't have pollinators over here like we did in the other area. And I think the reasoning for that is I'm in a neighborhood where people focus on lawns. And so they use a lot of pesticides and herbicides. And so we don't get a lot of natural pollinators around. These watermelon plants, I don't know if you can see them, down here all blossomed many times. And none of the blossoms pollinated. So that's going to be a situation I'm going to have to take care of for next season. How am I going to attract pollinators into my yard? I'm going to have to grow a lot of flowers. That's the only thing I could think of. Because I could grow the plants. Does no good if nothing gets pollinated. None of my watermelon, none of my pumpkins, none of my squash were able to be pollinated here. I would have had to hand pollinate, and I didn't realize at the time, and I'm really new, so I didn't hand pollinate any of the flowers, so I lost all those crops. Alright, so that's number 1. Know your environment. Number 2, the second thing I learned is to kind of have a plan. I kind of went at it full force without a plan. I saw people doing things on YouTube and I'm like, I'm going to try that, and I just went for it and I just did it. This time around, because the environment is so much different here, I am going to have to properly plan what I want to grow, how many of each I want to grow, where I'm going to grow it. The space is more limited here, so I can't just throw things out in the yard willy-nilly. I'm going to have to properly plan my seeds. I need to properly plan when I'm going to start my seeds, how many seeds I'm going to start. I'm going to really try to do my research as to when I should start growing those seeds, because I didn't do that last year. I did it, and I had a billion pepper seeds in my grow room that grew into plants I had nowhere to do anything with and ended up wasting them. So next year I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to properly organize what I grow, when I start it, and how many of each, to utilize my space the best I can. Okay, the last thing I think I learned that was super important, and I thought I knew this last year, but I really, really didn't know until I actually started growing. Only grow things that you and your family will eat. I grew a lot of things that my family members never ate. Some of the hot peppers never got eaten. Some did, some were too hot. A lot of the tomatoes, I grew the wrong varieties. They weren't the kinds of tomatoes that my family enjoys to eat on the dinner table. So a lot of those didn't get used like I was hoping they would. Other things I did not grow enough plants of, or they didn't do well, of vegetables that we thoroughly enjoy, and I didn't plant them properly, like carrots and radishes and zucchini. So I think I'm the only person in the United States of America that was not able to grow a zucchini. And I'm in Washington. But that's okay. That's okay. Next year, I'll try to be more organized. I'll write a list of my most important vegetables that I want to grow for me and my family and go from there. So those are the 3 most important things I learned this season. Not too bad. I'm gonna try next season. I decided not to have a fall garden this year, and I will tell you why. I need to really watch this environment and see how it responds to everything so I can make better choices for next season. Anyway, I'm going to tag a few channels to do this challenge or collaboration. Okay. So, I got my list here. I'm going to tag 4 channels. And if you guys don't know these channels, I will be sure to put their links in the description down below. So go make sure you check them out. Say hi, see if you like them. The first channel I am tagging is Rich Green Acres. Say hi. She's a sweet lady. The next person I am tagging for this challenge is Tera P. Make sure you go visit her too and tell her hi. The third person I am tagging, now forgive me if I say your last name wrong, I don't mean to, is Joe Pacholik. Did I say it wrong? I'm so sorry. But I will leave his description down below so you can find him. And the fourth channel I am tagging for this collaboration is Gone Potty Gardening. She is located in Ireland, and she is super sweet, and she knows what she's doing. I learn a lot from her. So make sure you go visit her as well. You guys have a great day. I will see you next time.